The Palestinian camps in Lebanon are full of old faces and fading dreams. Some cling to memories and images of resistance. But for most, this is all they've known. Second-class citizens in Lebanon who struggle to find work and keep faith in the future. For Palestinians, Israel's birth will always be stained by original sin. Hundreds of thousands were driven from their homes. This was a vast, complex tragedy. But for successive Israeli governments, it's simple. Palestinian refugees are not their problem.
As for the refugees, frankly, the Israeli position is that the creation of a Palestinian state is the answer to the refugee issue. I know that you don't accept this at the present time. Your state will be the answer to all Palestinians, including refugees. Putting an end to claims means fulfilling national rights for all.
In fact, the confidential papers seen by Al Jazeera offer very little comfort to people living in refugee camps like this one. They show that in 2008, Israel was only prepared to accept a token return of just a few thousand Palestinian refugees from the entire diaspora. But they also show how the Palestinian leadership, for its part, was prepared to make major concessions on behalf of the Palestinian refugee community.
Palestinians will need to know that 5 million refugees will not go back. The number will be agreed as one of the options. Also, the number returning to their own state will depend on annual absorption capacity.
And refugees would be excluded from a promise referendum on a peace deal. These are the minutes of a meeting between Saeb Erekat and the Belgian foreign minister in 2007.
I never said the diaspora will vote. It's not going to happen. The referendum will be for Palestinians in Gaza, the West Bank and Jerusalem. Can't do it in Lebanon, can't do it in Jordan.
Our papers show Israel pushing the refugee problem more and more in the direction of an unenthused United States.
If the U.S. is going to have a major role, we have a problem with funding the states for refugees. Jordan, now we are paying for some of the Iraqi refugees. Through helping to cover, maybe we will be able to find countries that can contribute. Chile, Argentina.
So, who will stand up for the refugees, clinging to a notional right of return that nobody in power appears to believe in? The waiting here is not only tragic, it is surely futile. Barnaby Phillips in Shatila Refugee Camp, Beirut.